Hello friends, this is Cold Run. Welcome back to Subnautica Below Zero. We're back in this frozen nightmare of ice worms. And I'm going to keep exploring to see what else I might have missed around here.
Architect data patterns are so strong here. There is almost certainly vital information pertaining to my body construction nearby.
Okay, well that's good. Snowfox Ice Worm Attack Reduction Module. Oh, this would make the Snowfox actually useful beyond just making me seasick. Okay, well, I don't have the Snowfox with me, but that is a reason I probably should have brought it. Snowfox Ice Worm Attack Module. So I need 2 titanium and a wiring kit. That's nothing. Very, very doable. Hyper doable. It's hard to tell if I'm getting somewhere. I think I am, but it's, again, I might just be going in circles. Let's try climbing up here. Yep. Hello. Oh wait, can I scan you? That's a good question. Let me see if I can lure one of them out and scan them. That'd be really neat to scan an ice worm. I might take a lot of damage, but it might be worth it if it ends up being cool lore or cool description. Oh, this is something new. Again, I've just been wandering a bunch because I have no sense of direction and I almost gave up on that. Is this ancient cabling, or architect cabling, rather? Research architect cabling. Okay. These high-density architect cabling structures have been discovered running between various sites of known architect activity on 4546b. The cable housing contains what are effectively a form of multi-mode fiber optic communication networks, physically shielded by a microscopic layer of pressed diamond dust. That's pretty impressive. Okay. Well, now I've seen that. I've looped back to here. I've been exploring for quite a little while here, and I'll take another look, I guess, to see if what I'm missing. But the thing I'm hesitant about is I feel like I've seen everything I can in this area. I feel like I've gone through all the sections of this cross the bridge area. But on the other hand, Alan was just talking to me pretty recently about architect data patterns are pretty strong. There's almost certainly vital information pertaining to my body construction nearby. But at the same time, I think that might be out of sequence. Like, I might have come across that later than I was expected to for some reason, because I already came across the thing where he told me where his body was, and that was in this area. So I think that, like, if I put that to blue, where is that? That's down there. That's like 22,000 meters away. I remember being surprised by how far it was away. So I'm tempted to start to head back into the water at this point and, like, leave this section of leave this area. And I think I might do that. But please let me know if I'm mistaken, like if I missed a core crucial thing here. But I've explored kind of as much as I think I can. Anyway, last look time.
Dangerous weather approaching. See shelter.
So I tried scanning it just there. Oh, pick up snow. No, I tried scanning it just there and it didn't scan. So, yeah, I don't know if the ice worms are scannable. My guess is not. I don't think they're meant to be. I think they're meant to be more environmental hazards than, like, scannable fauna. Holy shit! Did you see that doggo just get nommed? That doggo got super nommed. Let's walk in the same path. We'll learn nothing. It'll be great. I'm pretty sure the ice worm just burped. I feel like the ice worm just let out a burp. Is this a new section? This might be a new section. Okay. I feel like this is a new... Yeah, I feel like this is absolutely a new section. Like, that seems like an introductory set... Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna get bitten. Okay. This feels like... that feels like an introductory set piece. Like, when you just enter an area and it wants... Like, almost like a cinematic sort of thing, but not quite... Not a cinematic. Just to show you how screwed you are. Oh. Hi. Oh, scannable. Ice worm bones. This must be its finger. Like, this ice worms are... Oh, no, never mind. It's not its finger. It's the whole thing. I didn't see how big this was. Is that an ice worm carcass? Yeah. Oh, I guess we can scan it, but not when it's alive. That makes sense. Oh, hey, there's a little cavey deal. Do I want to go down there? Not really. I mean, I could, but maybe there's warmth down there.
Seek shelter.
Yeah, maybe there's warmth down here. There is warmth down here. There's actually... Wait, there's more than warmth. Okay. Large emerald. Is that what these things are? Okay, alright, we got a few stuff to read about before we look in here. Large emerald. Pure emerald is typically colorless. These large crystals contain trace amounts of chromium, leading to the development of the distinctive green color. Mining activity suggests they're valued for their applications in architect technology. That's why, okay, the green stuff is the basis of their green stuff. Leviathans, iceworm and iceworm bones. The bones. Surprising degree of flexion. Flexion? Flexion? I don't know. This likely allows the bones to compress inward when the iceworm is burrowed. I get what it means, I just never heard the term before. Rigidity in the bone structure might result in deformation of the skeletal structure over time. Evidence of muscle insertions that would manipulate the compression or decompression of the iceworm's long rib cage. Like a city bus dropping down. But instead of dropping down to pick up someone, it's dropping down to eat a doggo. Relatively intact, other large land predators in the region tend to leave the worm carcass alone after death. That's interesting. Yeah, I guess they don't want to mess here. Because it's, I mean, we've seen what happens when they get even near here. This is probably not a safe meal, even when they're dead. Iceworm, an extremely large and dangerous leviathan. 95 meters long, thick-plated exoskeleton. Let's see. Backward-facing spikes. It protects the soft upper body of the iceworm as it moves through the ice. The spikes create treads that rapidly shuttle melted water back as it burrows, similar to tire treads. That's actually kind of awesome. A superheated horn. Oh, that's why it's glowing hot. Okay. The inner chambers of the horns are filled with deposits of raw alkali metals that react violently with water, creating an exothermic chemical reaction. As it burrows, small microscopic grooves continuously channel water into these chambers, allowing it to burrow with ease. It's an ambush predator, relies on sound traveling through the ice to alert it to potential prey. Again, very much like the Reaper, but ice instead of water. Lunges through the ice and uses the horn and mandibles to attack. Okay. Let's see what's here. We got More emeralds. Emeralds on emeralds on emeralds. Ooh, architect component. Wait, is that a hand? Oh, we're starting to assemble the body. Here we go. That's architect tissue.
That is a rough way to go.
Yes, I would not enjoy being crushed while mining iron cube components.
The cold preserved the body well, but this isn't a big sample. Will it be enough?
Our tissues are pluripotent, derived from the DNA of various species, capable of changing form as necessary.
Like stem cells. So, what prevents you from, I don't know, ending up with hooves where your eyelashes should go?
That does not happen. At least not since the 4th iteration.
I want to see... I'm sure there's art out there of the 4th iteration. At least if this game was big enough. I don't know if it's... I don't know how successful Below Zero was. But this is kind of a big thing, so we found one piece. Go us. Go team. A leather... Architect tissue. A leather-like tissue sample of alien origin. DNA markers indicate a complex mixture synthesized from over 20 different sources. It allows compression, high impact, elasticity. Yeah, they got all kinds of flexibility going for them. Oh! Psh. I thought the doggo was going to get lunched, but it was me who was going to get lunched. Tell me your secrets. I'm back here because I wanted to... I can't get over, like, what these might be. I feel like I'm missing something major with it, and I don't know what it is. I don't think... Because it's the sort of thing where it might have lifted up an ion cube, but I don't remember seeing an ion cube there. So now that we're back in our sea truck out of Iceworm Nightmare Land, I think the next thing I want to do is pursue some of those... Well, the very next thing I want to do is make these architect tissues because I can. Like, I have the stuff for this. And I have a cat on my lap, and he's being quite pet demandy and purry. Also, just as I'm looking at these 3 architect artifacts available to me, architect artifact, and then the body cache, I think I'm going to lean towards going to this one first because... Not because it's the closest range-wise, but because it's the closest height-wise. It feels like it's probably going to be the most accessible in terms of just pure height. So I have to find a cave area or some kind of entrance that goes down. Oh, well, we found some kind of entrance that goes down. Ah, I keep swimming around here, and this is one of those feels so close yet so far things. Like I have to... Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's right here. Okay.
The artifact you found contains traces of information suggesting what has become of my people.
Water analysis station. Oh, thank you. Can I pet you? Oh, yeah, those little jazz hands. Those little happy jazz hands. That's adorable. Okay, so what did we actually find here? Clearly the best place to read this is when I'm under the water. This apparent research device seems built to determine the chemical components and properties of water samples. Testing for levels of Kara bacterium in the water, spectroscopic analysis, experimental application of light heat or chemical compounds via the cylindrical core at the center of the storage chamber. Yeah, so it's a water testing thing, but what's the... I'm not sure what that tells me, because we already know that they suffered from Kara. But we don't know what happened with them in the end. Like, we don't know if they were all... Presumably they weren't all wiped out, but they could all be, like... I wouldn't be surprised if it turns out there's like some super thumb drive that like has all of their consciousnesses saved up on them, and we can, like, once we make Alan, we can rebuild the whole population. I don't know.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh shoot, I'm about to die of thirst. Shoot, let me not die of thirst. Let's just get rid of a couple of those things. Oh shoot, we actually need to get rid of more stuff. Yeah, okay. Nope. There we go, okay. Something my father would say when I was a kid when we would get home from a long trip. It was home again, hippity hop. It must have been from a kid's book we were reading at the time, but yeah, that phrase always stuck with me. So home again, hippity hop. What do we do now? Let's make some architect tissue. So we have the gel sacks, the synthetic fibers, and the root pustules, which means we should be able to... Wait, where do we actually craft a... Where do we actually craft architect tissues? I guess we can't right now, but... Huh. I guess I didn't think about that. I assumed it would be in the fabricator, but... Maybe it's in... Wouldn't be the modification station. Here's an idea. This is probably not going to be it, but there's a chance. There's that Delta Station, like, alien... Wasn't there, There was a Delta Station thing. Where was that? Alien architect tissue... Yeah, it was the Material Analysis Station. It's speculated that the scanning apparatus might be designed to collect small-scale DNA recipes for the replication of non-living objects. Maybe this is what it's for, but it's for non-living objects. But, I mean, it won't be alive at the time, so let's try that. So this is the place.
This artifact could provide useful information. Processing.
That's right, I've never been here with Alan. Wait, that's it? You're just processing? Okay. Maybe I can't make the tissue yet. Maybe I have to find... Well, there's also the alien body cat, but... Is that all you said? Processing? Maybe it'll take some time. I guess that's what processing means. Okay, so this is not the place where we do that, but this was useful in any way, I guess. Oh, we got an answer. Oh, no, answer.
How do humans cope with the loss of memories?
Like forgetting someone's birthday? I don't know, it just happens.
When you die, some quantity of knowledge is lost forever to the next generation.
Yes.
Isn't that...
I'm warning you, if you call humanity inefficient one more time, I will swim us both into the mouth of a leviathan.
Is that sarcasm? I am still having trouble differentiating.
My friends do too.
Efficiency aside, does the loss of knowledge not create complications?
Well, on a personal level, losing someone can be traumatic. But it's harder to process the idea of generational knowledge. Humans aren't networked, so we can't even be aware of what we're losing moment by moment. We try to learn from history. Maybe it's not ideal, but it's what we have.
What happens when you no longer have the memories of others to combine with your own?
You make your own memories and interpretations. You have to experience life as an autonomous being. Discover yourself.
That idea is foreign to me.
It's a really interesting... There was a discussion on Twitter the other day that I thought was really interesting, and about Judaism and Catholicism and Christianity and religion in general. And so feel free to skip forward a minute or two. I won't spend long on this, but the idea that one of the primary differences between Roman Catholicism and Judaism is that Roman Catholicism is super centralized and Judaism is a lot more decentralized. And I like the decentralized, and I am a Jew myself. I am Jewish, and I like the idea that of religion as a decentralized thing because you feel less tethered to decisions of others. There's more pressure to make your own decision, but there's more freedom there. And there's just some of this conversation between Robin and Alan is kind of reminding me of that, where, and it's not quite, of course, it's very different, but it's just that same sense of how do you respond how do you act when you don't have access to a full body of kind of preset experiences to draw on. It's not that you wing it more, but you have to, I guess you have to be more fluid about it. But, and again, that's in a very loose sense. I know that there's a ton of fluidity and flexibility and independent thought available within Roman Catholicism from having known Catholics. Anyway, what next? I think next is I want to craft a recyclotron, because that sounded cool. Ion cube and titanium ingot. Let's make that.
This hybrid technology allows for the recycling of natural resource components, without rinsing and sorting them into bins first.
That sounds more efficient. So this is a good test case for this. Is one of the mistakes I made in this game was I accidentally made a second sea truck perimeter defense upgrade because I forgot that I already made one. So let's try putting this back in here. Yeah, look at all that stuff I'm going to get back. That's fantastic. Too many items. What do you mean too many items? I don't know, but this is really cool. We got the body cache. Let's do PK8, because that's higher.
Significant geothermal activity detected below. Beware of high pressure and temperatures.
High pressure and... What is this? Is this another wreck? I think this is another wreck. Interesting. Okay. How do we get inside you? It definitely seems smaller than the Mercury 2. Okay. There's a door here, that's good. Sealed supply. All right, we're going to need a laser cutter. Two, three. Nuclear reactor rod. Yeah, we got some shenanigans to explore here. Another sealed door. After this one, we'll hop out to bring the to get some air and bring the sea truck around. It's the second parallel processing unit. Oh, lovely. Okay, okay, good, good, good.
Now I just need to build the test override module. Then I can disable that satellite tower.
Yes. Let's get some of this. And because we have because we brought
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
We brought our fabricator with us. So, the other thing I'm going to do while I'm here, excuse me, is to craft a beacon. Yeah, here we go. Because I definitely want to know how to get back to this particular wreck. Jukebox, Miracle of Sound Deep Blue. I'll take that. Can I get into you? No. Is that all there is? That might be all there is here. This, again, looks much smaller. Yeah, it's just pointing to me to the false alarm here. So no super secret data boxes that I found here. What is this? Is this Uranite? Yeah. Okay. But yeah, no super secret data boxes that I found. Is this another entrance? No, it's not. Sorry, no super secret data boxes that I found here. All I saw was, yeah, just some metal salvage around the outside. So I think I'm gonna postpone this trip to find the architect thing to make this to finish Marguerite Maida's task. Marguerite Maida's task. Parallel processing unit, component used in various test devices. Okay. And so now, where's the test module itself? Test override module, diagnostic module for the Delta Station Communications Tower, lead, titanium, copper wire. We got the test override module. Let's go mess up Altera's ability to monitor our best friend. Yeah, here we go. I really dislike that they keep respawning these things that make it look like I missed something. Connect the test override module.
Great. Now back to the terminal.
Okay, so down we go. Enter test mode.
Do it. Please work.
Trophy earned, pirate radio.
Yes. Satellite is down.
All right. Marguerite will be happy.
That was most resourceful.
Thank you, Alan. I like having a co-pilot. Privy to all my deepest, innermost thoughts. Oh, incoming from Marguerite.
Altera, you win this round. Come find me at my greenhouse. I'm about 1 kilometer east of your position up on an iceberg. I have a present for you.
I'll come by if I have time.
Sure, whatever. If you have time for me in your busy social calendar.
Okay. So I thought we were going to go back to her home, but no, where she has a greenhouse? Splat. All right, let's head 1,000 meters to the east. And maybe on the way we'll see artifact, architect artifact PK8.
An active volcano detected nearby.
Another inactive volcano, okay. Oh God! Oh, nope, 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 nope. We have to wait to use the defense module until it bites us. Gotcha. Those are the not Reapers. The Chalciderai or whatever they are.
With this artifact, I am again able to trace the imprint of my people.
I'm happy for you.
They survived for a time, but then their presence becomes faint.
They survive for a time and then their presence becomes faint. Interesting. Anything gonna bite me down here? Silly question. Of course there is. Okay. Just to be safe, because again, I don't know what I'm gonna run into or any of that. So, please and thank you for the ion cube. And what is this? It's something that takes advantage of the heat, so some kind of thermal generator? Ground sampler.
New technology acquired.
We can make an ion battery now. There was something I have in my ion power cell too. There's something I have that grants access to that. That needs a... What was that? Something I have that needs an ion battery. Headlamp. Battery-powered all-environment head-mounted light source. Okay, so I can make this now, but... I mean, not the most important thing in all the world. Okay. Just gonna take a quick look around here to see if there's anything I missed in this area. But I kind of doubt it. I mean, what happens if we go down here? Nope, 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 never mind. I mean, maybe there's something down there, but I don't have the heat protection to withstand it. Alright, let's keep going east. Hello, glow whale. You are beautiful. Oh, look at that! It's opening its mouth. It's having lunch. So cute. How far away are we from our base? About over 1,000 meters, so it doesn't. I don't think she said exactly 1,000 meters, but maybe this is the thing then. Yeah, this looks like something we can get onto. Very promising here. Okay. So light beacon, good. Got a cave. bones of a thing, probably something that Marguerite punched to death. Yeah, she's got a nice little section over here. Alright, what's up here? There we go. Oh, shh! Let's do that again. This looks and smells like a greenhouse. Hopefully your greenhouse has those cotton plants in it, because I could use those.
Damn satellite hasn't passed by in a while. I guess that was your doing.
It was.
Sam's not the only one in the family who knew what to do with vague directions in old wire.
She was an original, that sister of yours. First time I met her, I was sure she was Altera through and through. Not a crease in her uniform. Sending those damn bird bots to spy everywhere. Then, she surprised me. Maybe a little too much.
Yeah, she hurt herself.
If you really want to know, there's a PDA on the bench that can point you in the right direction.
What a good doggo. Oh,
Anything
take a
else?
nap.
Don't bother me. Glad you can help yourself a greenhouse. Least I can do to repay you for getting those spine pests off my back.
Much appreciated. Let me close the door behind me. Just polite. So what do we got? Plant shelf, okay. Chinese potato plant, our old friend. Yeah, we'll take one to eat and one to plant. Composite plant pot, all kinds of good stuff here. What was that? Small marble melon, old. My favorite kind of marble melon. Yeah, we'll keep that to plant also. Marble. Oh, indoor grow bed, yes. Hopefully the small and the regular will be the same. But if not, I can always come back here. Got a fabricator, more melons. Shrub nut, the lovely shrub nut. And I do see that PDA. I'm just gonna keep grabbing your, take your water, take your food. 2 PDAs. A wall planter. Is this used for anything useful or is it just cosmetic? Like, is it used for anything that can make food? What a good doggo. Oh my god. Preston's plant. That's a new one. A semi-translucent leaves and a sweet fruiting berry. It is hardy and capable of growing in even the harshest of climes. Contains a paralytic agent that humans are unable to properly metabolize, but for certain animals, it can act as something of a mild sedative. Interesting. Did this unlock a blueprint? Probably not. Probably just if I grow it, I can use the fruit to make the doggo snooze like we just saw. Can I pet you? No, I can't. Also, why did you toss that to me? I would totally have eaten it. Preston's Delight. Delightful to some. So I can eat it. But I probably don't want to. I'm going to pause here, save here. I want to see what happens if I eat it. It might be nothing. It might just only work on animals, but let me try it. I can scan Marguerite.
You can look all you want. There's more to Marguerite than any damn fangled gadget can see.
Oh, you're great. Oh, we didn't even look at the ground sampler, my bad. Alien artifact appears to be a programmable robot that collects and analyzes samples of soil and rock. Scans indicate the presence of equipment closely analogous to human-built lasers and spectrograph analysis equipment. Okay. Marguerite Maida. Freelance security personnel, missing, previously thought to be dead. Last known contact was on a recording found in another sector of 4546B, which claims that she killed a Reaper Leviathan. Which she certainly did. I mean, we've seen her furniture. Marguerite is highly distrustful of authority figures, especially those tied to corporate entities. Strong-willed and seems cold upon initial contact, but she's become my BFF. Not much is known about Marguerite. She was born and raised in the Mongolian states, a backwater corporate colony exploited for its mineral resources. Left to home at 16 and went from one mercenary job to another. Eventually did tours with the Mongolian Defense Force and the Trans-System Federation. An esteemed career before being dishonorably discharged from the TSF for going off mission. Our resources have unearthed some scant details. Marguerite was the head of an intel and reconnaissance mission. We aren't clear what she stumbled upon, but she silently eliminated the entire local security apparatus over the course of 3 days. Holy crap. None of the local families would give more information. They only said they thanked God's hand for saving them. Her last mission was aboard the Degassi as private security against potential pirates and scavengers, which crashed. Okay. I'm glad we're best friends. I'd rather be
old girl. We hate this greenhouse. So here are some pointers to remember so we never have to do the worst parts again. Too bad you can't fight malnutrition by hunting it down and killing it. So, first thing, insulation. First few nights the soil was rock solid. Ended up having to insulate the damn place with dehydrated kelp. Adding a thermal mass helped too. Heat from barrels of water. Probably should have just eaten the damned kelp. But nope, my body was craving a salad. Wish I was just made of exosuit. Next, grow lights were a must-have. Gotta admit, I felt pretty proud of my first full crop of lettuce. Fed half of it to Preston. That snowstalker will eat practically anything. Always spits half of it out, though. Another thing we have in common. The slobbery green mess makes good compost.
Preston, you are the greatest doggo. Listen to its sounds. It's like its little sleepy snores. What a good doggo.
I've already synthesized an antidote and stashed it in a cave. I can go grab it and...
That's your plan?
You don't think it'll work?
You're thinking too small. Like maybe if you're polite enough about destroying the bacteria, Altera will come around and see it your way. But do you believe in yourself or not?
I think so.
You think so? Come on. Is the bacteria a threat, or isn't it?
It is.
Does it need to be dealt with or not?
It does.
So who's right on this?
I am.
Say it like you mean it.
I am.
I said like you mean it, not like you're testifying before a rigged transgov court.
I am.
Great. Then what you gotta do is seal off the whole cave. I've got just the stuff. Made it for fishing, but it blew the whole ice shelf halfway to deep space. Vaporized all the fish.
Okay.
And you gotta hit the lab too, or there's just
yes.
no point. Actually, you know what? Let me take care of that one.
That's the thing, because that's what I was thinking. Because the lab has taken care of the bacteria on the frozen Leviathan is just one part of it. And you took care of the lab, or are we going to see like the remains at Omega Lab? Maybe. Okay. I'm going to cut this just because I don't know if the fruit is going to be enough. Hopefully it will be. Preston's plant leaf good in salads. Okay. No, don't even think about cut. No, I just want to pet the doggo, not cut the doggo. Okay. This is great. I'm glad we saw this. Even though we already did the thing with the what do you call it? With it, we did the find the cure thing that she discovered. Oh, hello, friend. Pinacarad. Are you buggy or are you friendly? It's hard to tell. You're a goofy little thing. Fauna. It's a carnivore. Well, I guess penguins are carnivores too. An intelligent and Pinacarad, an intelligent and curious creature which hunts and forages below the waterline but returns to the surface to breathe. Its many flippers make this an acrobatic hunter underwater but vulnerable on land, where it is capable at best of a fast shuffle. Generally consumes small fish, but may also plant materials. Side-facing eyes unusual for a predator, likely serve as a defensive warning system. Purple tinted antennae on the head detect the movement of prey fish nearby. No aggression towards humans, good. Even curiosity if there's the chance of a meal. Friendly. There's a couple of places I can think of. One, we can go back to Marguerite's position. Two, we can go to the... Oh, how far down is the body cache? Let's try the body cache.
I believe if you search this area, you can find a component to help build my body.
Aha. Yeah, so that's what I kind of... So this is the way to get to the body cache. Yeah, okay. We're just banging into everything down here, aren't we?
I strongly sense my people's technology nearby. A body component is near.
Yeah, I sense it too. What is that? Wait, this is a whole new area, isn't it? I don't think I've been here before. I thought this was... That's the cotton plant, isn't it? Please tell me that's the cotton plant. Yes. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Yeah, give me all the cotton anemones. I'm sure I can just plant them so I don't need that many, but what are you? Oh, triops. Okay, now we're cooking with gas here. We are in good shape here. A weird section. Flowering spore. We can make benzene now. This is kind of a big deal, this section. Okay. Go into the spinny things. Alright, what do we get here? A floating spore emitted by the grand cotton anemone. The spore is slightly more buoyant than water and floats, suspended in its biome, carried along by ocean currents. When the spore brushes against an acceptable surface, it breaks open and the seed latches on in hopes of growing. Harvest for use. Yeah. Very much so. Young cotton anemone. Floor sample advanced construction. Perfect. Okay. Whoops. So where's the body cat? What are you? Oh God! Oh, R2, spiky trap. I'm R2ing. I'm R2ing. I'm hitting R2. Okay. I didn't forget. I just didn't know those things were down here. Okay. Screw the spiky traps. I should have switched over to the knife. I was just panicking. Loop plant. Ah, god damn it. Nope, nope, no, nope. I'm trying to switch over. There. I think I scanned the loop plant. Oh, screw the spiky traps. How do we get farther down? Is that the Grand Cotton Anemone? And are there spiky... Yeah, I see you. Okay. Can I cut you? No. Yeah, it's not exploitable. Grand Cotton Anemone, one of the largest multicellular organisms in this sector. Hard to miss. Propagates by emitting a steady flow of spermatozoa, reminiscent of flower pollen, that are forced out of its opening as a result of gas exchange. Periodically, a large egg is expelled. Once fertilized, it develops into a planula larva, which drifts through the local environment before establishing itself on the ocean floor. Yeah, collect the eggs. While avoiding the spiky traps. Oh, is this something? I think we might have found something. This is very promising. Okay. I've been wandering around here for a little while looking for the way down, and this is the fact that there's green. Yeah, this, we got it. We got this. We got it. Yeah, the alien light posts are guiding the way. So it should be, yeah, so there's a lot of oxygen plants here, which is nice. Ooh. Got a whole little, I guess they called it a cache. So can my oh, nope, ship can't go inside. Okay. Another statue. Ancient ornamental plant. Quite a pretty one. Can I cut it? No. Molecular scans point to an incredibly slow cell metabolism backed up by carbon dating. Plant cells appear to be engaged in a process known as transdifferentiation, which alters the state of cells and transforms them into a new cell type over time. This is the kind of stem cell-esque action we've heard about from them. The plant continuously replaces any poor biological material, allowing it to potentially live for incredibly long periods of time. The carefully regulated structure of this plant's cellular biology and the intentional nature of its display amongst other alien artifacts suggest the artifacts designed and cultivated this plant for aesthetic or cultural purpose. We can only speculate about. I mean, we could just ask Alan about it also.
Seek fluid intake.
Do I have fluid to intake? I do.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Architect component. Boom. That we found your skeletal structure.
Able to handle heavy forces. A good frame for my new form.
Are you okay, Alan?
It is not often that I gaze upon the form of a fallen architect.
Is this place another sort of sanctuary? It's peaceful. Beautiful, even.
As the bacterium spread, the continuation of life became uncertain. This is a place to reflect.
I think I understand.
Yeah, that is a... You're right, that's a sturdy-looking structure. It's incredibly sturdy, just the geometry of it. Okay, I think that's going to be it for this session. So, we can remove this thing. This is the body cache, right? Yeah, I think we've found all the different alien artifacts that were available to us anyway. And so now we should have access to what else now? Oh yeah, benzene we can access with flowering spores and ribbon plants. Hydrochloric acid. And we can probably make the tissue. No, the skeleton, sorry. So skeleton needs polyaniline, diamond, and plasteel ingot. Again, all doable stuff. I just don't know where to make it. We can make a spicy fruit salad. Okay. Preston's planted fevered peppers. Sure. Yeah, so that's going to be it for me for now. Thank you for watching. Next time we will head back to our base and construct a whole boatload of stuff. See you later.